Every human being is a combination of two things, spirit and matter. The spirit dimension of your personality is known as the life spark, Atman, Brahman, God, pure consciousness, awareness, the thing in itself, the life principle, etc. All this is the spirit dimension. The other part is the matter. When this matter and spirit together produces human being. The matter dimension has three aspects to it: body, mind, intellect. These are the three aspects. Forms matter. Body is what you see in front of the mirror. That is your body. When you stand in the what you see is body. Mind means manas. Intellect is buddhi. Please don't look into English dictionary, please. Because there, mind and intellect is used as synonymous terms. Right. Now, in Vedanta, we use very particularly. Mind means different. Intellect is different. There are two different equipments in you. The outer personality of yours is the body. Within that body, you carry that inner personality. That inner personality is made up of your mind and intellect. Manas and buddhi. The real personality is the spirit, which you don't know today. Vedanta is concerned. When we say body, what we mean is two sets of equipments, two sets of organs. One set is called as organs of perception. Another one is called as organs of action. Organs of perception and organs of action, known as Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. Jnanendriyas means the organs through which you receive that knowledge, that information from the world in the form of stimulus. Then Karmendriyas were organs of action through which you execute action. 5 and 5. 5 organs of perception, 5 organs of action. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. This is organs of perception. Similarly, you have organs of action. Hands, feet, speech, organ of speech, organ of evacuation, organ of procreation. These put together is called organs of action, karmendriyas. So anytime we say karma, we refer to engagement of these things. Jnanendriyas means we are engagement of this 5, one or more. So remember that. These are all very important to recognize. Now suddenly don't ask me, Eswaran, what about heart? What about heart? What about this? All that, please. Now, the equipments which is used to interact with the world is what we are analyzing. Remember that. That is why you need to know the context. The subject Vedanta is not interested. Philosophy is not interested in studying your body. How you can make your body more effective. That is not the job of philosophy. That is the job of medicine. They will take care of it. We are not going to be worried about that. That doesn't mean you have to forget about the whole thing. That's why he says, his body should be used exactly like a vehicle. How you use your car to move from your home to office, office to your club, wherever you want to travel, you use your car. Similarly, body is the vehicle used by that inner personality to contact the world. That inner personality cannot contact the world directly. It has to contact the world only through the body. That's where the problem is. Now, when you have to contact the world, you need a medium. The medium is the body. If you are not going to use that medium directly, your mind cannot get in touch with the world. Not possible. You see, this manas and buddhi needs the body to contact. But the problem is, a layman doesn't understand manas and buddhi, which is housed inside the body. So to explain to him, they were using these two words, referring to the heart for mind, head for intellect, buddhi. Heart and head. The reference is for the mind and intellect. The problem is, we started searching for mind in the heart. It's not that place. It's only a representation. That's about it. Exactly like the national flag represents nation. That's about it. That doesn't mean the nation is inside the flag. Isn't it? Like your son comes and says, Papa, I'm going for my final exams. Bless me. Nowadays they don't do it, but I'm just saying for example's sake at least. Okay. He comes and says, bless me. You tell him immediately what? Hey, take the blessings from your grandfather also. And you show one photograph. What is in the photograph? There is a paper in which there is some color print or black and white print, and there is a glass and a wooden frame. Do you call that as your grandfather? If your son were to ask, do you mean to say that is your father? What would be your answer? But for you, that is your father, isn't it? That is your mother. As far as you are concerned, where is your father? If someone were to ask, where is your mother? Can you show me your father? Can you show me your mother? Immediately you point to that. If I pay respects to that, you assume, you take it as I'm paying respects to your father, mother. If I'm disrespectful towards that, you take it as though I'm being disrespectful towards your father, mother. But one thing for sure, it is not them. Then what is it, sir? It is only your association. That's about it. Similarly, they just associated the mind to heart and intellect to head, brain. That's why in the class, mathematics teacher always asks, don't you have brains? Can't you understand this much? Yeah. Similarly, we tell people, have a heart. That doesn't mean a fellow is, hollow there. Inside there is nothing. Of course, we means what? Have some feeling, have some emotion, have some consideration, be kind. Why can't you be compassionate? We refer to those emotions when we use the word heart. That's about it. That doesn't mean your heart contains it, please. Nor your intellect is in the brain. Then I will ask you, is your father sitting inside that photograph? It will be as absurd as that. Dissecting that photograph, bring down that frame and dissecting that to find out where is your father. Exactly same way, dissecting the brain to figure out where is intellect sitting in the brain would be redundant. Unfortunately, those people could not get a better example like we can have today. That's why Vedanta is so grateful to the technology. Your body, this would be much easier for you. Head and heart are confusing. How it works is, the electricity in your computer right now is the life spark. And there is a hard drive, motherboard, various chips. That is your body. And inside that, there is a software. isn't it? There is an operating system there, and then you have this software loaded, all that. That is mind and intellect. So the hard drive of the system is called the body. The software that is mounted on that is called mind and intellect. Now imagine if you have to identify the software, I open the motherboard and search for where is that. Can you find out? You can take that Intel chip and show, is the software sitting inside that Intel chip? It is, but at the same time, it is not there. Same way, if that software has to work, it needs electricity. If the software has to work, it also needs what, sir? The motherboard also. The chip is also needed. Without the chip, the software cannot function. Just because you have the chip doesn't mean you can browse. You say what? No. You have to download that software. You have to upload that operating system. That is the mind and intellect. That mind and intellect, using the body, interacts with the world.